Dun, dun, dun. All right, we are live.
All right.
Eric, I feel like we're gonna be like we're gonna have some really nice get shit done mugs.
Oh, cool. That'd be awesome.
I think we're gonna have some nice get shit done hats,
All right.
some get shit done. Oh, you know what we should do? We should get shit done work gloves.
Okay.
Right? Right?
What about get shit done notepads, like the little ones
Shit list.
for our shit list?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yep.
So there's get shit done swag in the future.
Nice.
Cool, cool. So let's see. What we want to do today is we're going to be talking about Get Shit Done co-hosts and our new co-host program. We're going to be talking about the Get Shit Done work parties and how our work party went yesterday. And we're going to be talking about the Get Shit Done internship program and how you can get more involved with the Get Shit Done community and learn some skills along the way and what that's going to look like. We're also going to do a Get Shit Done update. What's happened since yesterday? Where are we at? What are we focused on? What's going on? And kind of do a Get Shit Done check-in as an example of how to do a Get Shit Done check-in, because that's one of the key elements to the Get Shit Done process that I teach in the community is daily check-ins, where you're doing a daily check-in. Starts with a positive focus. You go over what you get done yesterday, what are you doing today, and these are what are the things that you got done to really move your business forward. What are you doing today, and where are you stuck? What do you need help with, right? And so if you're doing an individual check-in, boom. If you're doing a group check-in, boom. And if you're going to be reporting in on your KPIs, your key performance indicators, your 1, 2, or 3 like core numbers that you're tracking that you to really make a big difference in your business, that's a great place to report in on those. And so one of the reasons we're doing a daily video, a daily live stream, is to illustrate this idea of doing a daily check-in where you're tracking and monitoring your progress and focusing on getting better every single day, right? In the things that you're working on. So with that said, positive focus is always a good place to start. My alarm went off at 5:30 this morning. I'm on like day 4 of this cold that I caught from my girlfriend and or my kids. I thought I bypassed it because I very rarely catch anything when I'm doing 75 hard. It usually just bounces right off me. But alas, I have this cold. And so 5:30 came around and I was like, no. I set my alarm for 6:30. Knowing that it would totally screw up my day. I was like, I looked at my calendar. I'm like, oh, it's not as full as normal. I can slack off a little bit here. But then my brain and my body wouldn't let me freaking go back to sleep. And so within 10 minutes, I was up and on my feet and rolling out the yoga mat and started chugging my water and got my day off to a good start with yoga. And so it's only 9:24 a.m. and like I've already knocked out a bunch of things on my 75 hard list, got my kids to school, made breakfast for everybody, and we're live streaming by 9 a.m. So Eric and I were both here ready to live stream at 9 a.m. sharp, but we had to do a little check-in first. And so anyway, I'm so far super productive morning for me. And so I'm very, very happy about that.
Great.
Yeah. What are you happy or most excited about right now?
My positive focus is just having a strong connection with my goals and like what I'm working towards in life. And why that's such an important positive focus for me, especially right now, is I mean, sometimes things happen in life where like everything around you is kind of in a state of turmoil and uncertainty. And that's currently the state that I'm in. And I'm not really sure what's happening currently, and I'm working through it. And I am focused on my goals and dreams, my long-term vision, and being able to take steps towards that to the best of my ability, even when I'm not at my best, feels really good. At the end of the day, even though like I maybe had a hard day, I can, sleep well at night knowing that I did everything I could to move closer towards my goals. So that's my positive focus.
Yeah, when you're going through a if an aspect of your life is particularly challenging and difficult and can create an enormous amount of stress, anxiety, all the adrenaline, all these other things. For me these days, like I try to be more present with it. I try to like basically be more accepting of how I feel and my experience of the world around me and other people and all this kind of stuff, and be like, oh, you know when like you come out of a dark space and it's super bright outside and the sun's blaring in your eyes and you're like, oh god, I can't see anything, and then after a few like 30 seconds or a minute, like you adjust. Yep. And you're like, oh, and like literally the physical squinting, that's like that, oh, the recoiling, like you let go, and then it's beautiful outside.
Right.
And so it's kind of like that, like when things are blowing up all around you, it's kind of like, oh, and they're like, oh, okay, let's just try to see what's actually happening here and be cool with it.
Exactly.
Like, right. And so it's hard though. It's hard, but it is actually very difficult to stay focused on what's important, or maybe what you're working toward, when you're defending against enormous stress and anxiety in another part of your life, right?
That's true. Yeah, it takes a lot of energy, and it's a big diversion of focus.
Yeah, if you can't approach when you're working, when you're getting shit done, if you can't approach what you're doing with a sense of like calm, collected certainty, you don't really do your best work most of the time.
Right. That's why, like, when you're not at your best, you can still do your best, but you're not going to be at your best.
Right. Right. Yeah. It's part of the deal. It's part of the ride, I think.
Yep.
Cool. Well, okay. Well, let's get into checking in about what we got done since yesterday, and what was on the list, and I'll happily jump in. So we did our live stream yesterday, which was great. At noon Eastern, I did my I led the Get Shit Done work party of the week, which is currently on Mondays at noon Eastern. And we had, I think, like 6 or 8 people showed up, and we all did a quick check-in, and then we spent 45 minutes getting shit done. And so slowly but surely, everybody's learning what that means and getting clear on what is going to go on their shit list and what they're focused on getting done and moving forward in their life and business, right? Everybody in the community is entrepreneurial and is either starting a business or has an existing business that they're looking to grow or improve or become more successful or more profitable in some way, shape, or form. And so it's cool. We have a cool group of people, and that was our work party yesterday. So that's great. We've had one member that I've seen so far is in Australia, of our Get Shit Done community. And if you're wondering about the Get Shit Done community and you definitely want to join it, which you probably do, go to the link down below my beard at school.com/get-shit-done-about to watch the video and get convinced that it's definitely the place for you. So, but the Get Shit Done community, in all seriousness, it might not be the place for you. One of the things is that we really focus on attitude, and part of the attitude is embracing hard work, right? It's doing the hard work and doing it consistently. But it's not that simple. It's not just working hard. It's after you develop the discipline and the consistency and the willingness to do the difficult stuff, then we start working smart. Okay. Hard work first, smart work second, and you use them both. It's not either or. And you set a good example for yourself. You set a good example for your team, and you constantly ratchet up the way that you think, the way that you're able to perceive. Your different ideas, your goals are probably going to get bigger over time. So So the community, we did our work party. Everybody focused on getting shit done. It was really great. And we've had 2 members, one in the UK, one in Australia, who both requested different times for work parties. And so we will see what our new work party times are. But what we're doing is the people that show up to work parties are going to have an opportunity to lead work parties. So if you don't show up to a work party, you're probably not going to end up leading one. So change your schedule, show up to a work party that's happening. Strongly encouraged. If you guys are watching this and you do come to our work parties, then bring a friend from the community to the work party and encourage them to join. Like let's double our attendance every single week, right? And if you want to bring friends or family or business colleagues, coworkers, business partners, strategic partners, affiliate partners, product partners, into the community who you feel would be supportive and uplifting and motivating and a good influence on the community, and by all means, invite them to join our group. And we would love to have them on board. And believe me, you will love to have them on board as a mutual accountability support person for yourself. So we did the work party. It was the second one. Everybody got a bunch of work done, and that was that. So it was cool. People are really digging the work parties. So I'm very pleased. I got some work done during the work party in addition. So it was a little meta, but I did a work party while hosting the work party. And what I got done is I watched a sales video that one of my business partners and colleagues / clients gave to me that I'd been procrastinating on doing because I hate watching videos and taking notes. Like, that is not my idea of a good time. Like, no, I don't like that. Yet here I am. So so anyway, that's what I ended up doing during the work party. What else? Oh, right after the work party, I had another 1.5-hour work party with said business partner where we worked on our sales letter that we spent a few months writing, bombed in our early testing. It was a long one too. It was a 30-pager, totally bombed. And so we spent part of our work party radically redesigning the sales page. It's for a book. And modeling Amazon's current layout for selling the book direct. And so we're going to test it and see how it goes. So we got that done. We got a ClickFunnels version partially built during that time. So we talked about it, made a strategy, and then started building like in real time. So that was great. And then I was going to have a hypnosis session yesterday, but I got a last minute cancellation, unfortunately. So didn't do that. And then I had my kids in the afternoon. So that was my day pretty much yesterday. That's what I got done. It was a long list, but plus all the 75 hard stuff, so yeah, that's my check-in. What about you, Eric? How's your last 24 hours?
Great. Yeah. So, my last 24 hours, it wasn't the most productive 24-hour period ever, but I did my best. And I've been working on this Facebook group for my leads and just like nurturing a bunch of people and making the, forming this container.
Right.
And I was following up with the people that I had messaged, like the members of that group who I had messaged the previous day. Many of them had responded to me, and it started so many conversations, like an overwhelming amount of conversations.
Yes.
And what I'm finding is the lead quality from those conversations has grown exponentially from what I was working with previously. Here's a bunch of people that are genuinely in a place in their life where they're looking for something to, transform their circumstances. And I'm having much higher much higher quality conversations with these people and feel like I'm in a place where they actually need my help.
Remind me the name of your Facebook group.
It's called Pure Path to Prosperity.
Okay. So can we talk about this?
Sure. Yeah, let's talk about it.
Okay. So this is freaking awesome.
Yep.
Okay. So guys, Eric's new Facebook group is called Pure Path to Prosperity. I wanted him to change the name. Maybe he will, but maybe not. Okay. So
Right.
I didn't like the name. I didn't like the name. Yet it doesn't matter what I like, apparently. So that's an important thing to always remember with marketing is like I was talking with I was talking with my friend Jonathan Mizell yesterday. He's said business partner and guy that I've been launching this with, and he has a older book that he released, and he ran 6 different covers through like either testing or through a survey for his book, and the one he liked the least was the one that people voted on the most, and it like totally helped the book to sell like crazy. And so just goes to show that your opinion doesn't always actually matter, right? None of our opinions matter, right? Like how our market responds to what we put out matters. But you started this Facebook group a couple days ago, and then my understanding is that you accidentally, because you sent your laptop to get fixed, so you're only dealing with your phone as your only device right now, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So so you started this and you somehow accidentally invited a bunch of people.
Yeah, like hundreds of them. And yeah, it's funny because I was not attached to the name of the group either. It was just something I pulled out of the hat and put on the group just to
Have
the container,
yeah,
and then start building it out over time. And then there was some automatic setting that I didn't know about that invited like
probably
400.
all your friends or close friends.
Well, I found out it invited about 400 people.
Okay.
And
Right,
of those 400 people, I think 74 of them joined the group.
Great. So like, holy moly, right?
Yep.
So I want to point out that this was an accident. I mean, you were intending to start the group.
Correct.
But you were procrastinating on pulling the trigger because you weren't ready.
Right.
Which is a problem that you've said you've had for a long time. You've said you've used those words.
Exactly.
Okay. So some part of your subconscious was ready, whether you liked it or not.
No, it was. Yeah.
And you accidentally invited people when you started this group, and you got 74 from your Facebook friends.
Not all of them. Some of them aren't on my friends list.
Well, whatever, but it's from Facebook, right?
Yep,
Like the point is like Facebook is free. You have Facebook. We all have, like for the most part, most people have Facebook. And if you don't have Facebook, if you go and you get on Facebook and you take a couple of hours to connect with everybody you can think of that is from you're actually friends with, you will suddenly have a following on Facebook. Okay. Like it takes a day. All right. So we all have the ability to do this, and we all have the ability to do this on all the social platforms, I might add, in some way, shape, or form. Like what you experienced was on Facebook, but you started a group, and the group that you started, okay, let's get clear for everybody.
Yep.
At the end of the day, what are you selling?
Well, I'm selling an opportunity first and foremost. It's an opportunity to.
Can we be direct?
Yeah. Okay.
Full
So
transparency.
So the product that I'm working with is it's a very high quality hydrogen water ionizer.
Kangen water.
It's filters. A Kangen water ionizer. They're amazing.
Kangen water ionizers, and the opportunity to sell them.
Exactly.
You're selling like liquid life. Okay.
Exactly.
You're selling the most vital resource on the planet, which is pure, clean, healthy, ionized water.
Right. Everybody needs water, and
more, because all of our water tastes nastier and nastier with each and every passing year everywhere, for the most part, unless you have a really good well and, you're in a somewhat secluded area of the planet. So So you're selling water, and it's a multi-level marketing company. It's a network marketing company. It's a direct
Correct.
sales company and you build a downline. You build a team.
Yep.
Okay. I really encourage you to own that more. To just be like straight up.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
I think because what it'll do is it'll get all the people that aren't willing to talk to you. They'll get them to run away fast, so you have to deal with them, and it will get the people that are open to like engaging with you around it and are curious to like do so more quickly. Right.
Yeah,
just like get rid of the people that are going to freak out about network marketing off the fence as quickly as you can.
Perfect.
Like,
yeah, that's true.
At least while you're doing network marketing stuff, you know what I mean? And you started this group. Why? Like, what was the intention behind it?
I started the group because I knew it was what I needed to do to take my business to the next level. It's something that I've been observing. Like I've been observing, like doing market research and seeing what other leaders in my company, team, and organization are doing, what's working for them. And they all have these Facebook groups. And
did you notice that they all specifically have Facebook groups?
I have, yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize it was that. Like, I thought that they had different pockets of communities or whatever, but I didn't realize they were all Facebook. That's even better. That's great.
I mean, some of them have Telegram groups and things like that, and maybe they're off on other platforms, but for the most part, it's Facebook groups. And in those Facebook groups, they're nurturing their leads, educating them on the opportunity, on the products we work with, and doing webinars on a regular basis and launches, 2-day launches and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, great. And so I'm interested in the 2-day launches, but so you started the Facebook group, you accidentally invited a bunch of your connections or etc.
Yep.
And roughly like how many friends do you have on Facebook right now? Do you know?
About 4,300, and then a bunch of followers. I think like a total of like over 7,400 followers.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I really like? I don't know if we talked about this before. And maybe it doesn't even matter, but I really like Grow with Eric.
Oh yeah, okay.
And the reason I like that is because, well, I mean, you don't live in Hawaii on a farm right now, but you did. And so like the farming part of you, like you're very like, clearly you're very like nature oriented kind of guy. Right.
Yep.
And so, you know, as we've talked about different ways of creating content over the last few years and how to embody more of who you are while creating a group and prospects and steady lead flow and a business like that, so that you're authentically who you are, but still attracting to the right types of people. Right. And that's kind of like that's the tightrope we all like learn how to balance, which how do we be truly and genuinely who we are and authentic while selling to and attracting people who are ready, willing, and able to buy the products and services that we're selling without like selling out, basically, right? Without just being a sham, you know, without just like putting on a mask and being a total sleazeball or whatever, just for the sake of making a buck. And so Grow with Eric is kind of cool because, of course, in multi-level marketing, you want to grow your income, you want to grow your team, right? Grow your impact. You know, people throw words around like that. But you're also a farmer, and strangely enough, like many of the like philosophies of successful farming and cultivation directly apply to community and building a team. They're the same thing. Right? Showing up consistently, taking care of, you know, your people, you know, like making sure that the aphids don't get in there.
Exactly.
You know, make sure nothing poisons the water. Right? And that's the other great thing about selling water is that it's like key to growing anything.
True.
Right? So anyway,
yeah,
just consider Grow with Eric. But in the meantime, so you started Pure Path to Prosperity.
Yep.
74 people joined. You're like, holy monkeys. I want to point out that this is happening while you're having like some like meltdowns in other areas of your life. All right. And like, cool. All right. It's happening. This is the deal. And so like, I think that's great. Actually, it's like you're learning how to like, it's improving your endurance. And so I suggested to you that you privately message all of these people that you accidentally invited to your placeholder group. And you did. And then, and then what happened?
I got responses from many of them. I'm not sure what percentage of them, but definitely not all of them, but a lot of them. And yeah, a lot of them are really stoked to be part of the group, and just expressed a lot of gratitude for being there and for me, setting up the container, expressed, different aspects of their life circumstances that they're wanting to overcome, and wanting to, some of them directly asked me what it is that I'm doing and wanted to learn more about it, like just right off, which is excellent.
Okay, dude, I've got the magic bullet for you.
Okay.
So what you do every day, you do a little video.
Yep.
If you can't do a video, do a written post. Obviously you can do as many as you want, but for me, a video is easier. You do a video where you address the conversation that you're having in Messenger anonymously. So you don't mention the person's name.
Right.
Don't do that. But be like, so I was having this chat with one of our new members. It's actually somebody I've known for 17 years. And what they said was, quote, "I'm having a really hard time in my life right now because I'm going through a divorce and I have 3 kids and I desperately need to find a way to replace the lost extra household income. And I don't know what to do. Do you think this could help me?"
Right.
And like the answer is yes. and then give it like a daily nugget of wisdom.
Yeah, no, that's great. I like that.
Right?
Especially because there's going to be a steady flow of new people coming in, because I've only invited like a small section of the people that are on my list. So
and then so every day you're jumping in, and how are you when you send that welcome message to them? You're doing you're doing it manually. You're not using AI. You're not doing it with chatbot. You're doing it manually.
Exactly.
From your phone.
Mm-hmm.
And how are you opening the conversation in a way that is creating such an open willingness to connect?
I open it by just expressing gratitude for them, joining the group that I formed, and welcoming them to the space. I'm really focused on them, what they want, what their biggest struggles are, what they're trying to achieve in life, and it kind of opens a conversation about their circumstances and in life, and what they're wanting to create, and what they see as their biggest hurdles to overcome to get there.
So like, I haven't joined the group yet, so I should.
Yeah.
But like, if we hadn't talked in 3 years or something, and I joined the group, like literally, what would you say to me in the chat?
In the chat, like in the messenger chat.
The welcome message.
In the welcome message, in
the messenger chat. Yeah, that's in the messenger chat.
I would say something like, "Hey Telman, so great to see you in the Pure Path to Prosperity group that I just formed. So glad you're here. Just wanted to personally welcome you to the group. What's happening in your, I'd love to hear a bit about what's been happening in your life. It's been a while since we've spoke, and like what are you working towards? What kind of goals are you engaged with, and what do you see as your biggest hurdles to get from where you are now to where you're going?"
Are you asking one question or several questions in that opening message?
Maybe 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. So you're just asking them what are they working on and what's holding them back.
Yep.
That's cool. That's cool. And so a bunch of people are sharing with you, and then other people are asking you what you're actually working on. So or selling or whatever. So that's great. That's
Yep.
great, dude. If I were you, I would just take those conversations and literally one a day, use it as inspiration for your daily content. And it literally could be a 5-minute long video. Boom. Like, and
Totally.
then you can
Yep.
repurpose that wherever you want to.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Right, as a reel or on TikTok or on whatever, and drive people back to your group
Yep.
or an opt-in page or whatever. That's really cool, dude. So yeah, so keep doing that. That's really good. That's really, 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 really good. Okay, cool. So, and the reason that we're talking about this, guys, is because Eric is getting some shit done that's really going to make a huge, huge difference. And I encourage you to follow in his footsteps, join his group if you're into network marketing. And like I would recommend probably join it if you're into network marketing, interested in getting better at network marketing, and possibly open to an additional or different network marketing opportunity. If you're not into network marketing and you're not open to network marketing opportunities, and you're not into the idea of selling expensive water filters, don't waste your time. It would be dumb, right?
Probably so.
But the Path to Prosperity on Facebook is his brand new Facebook group where I have 74 members. So it's still small, and you'll probably get a private message from him if you're nice.
Probably so.
That's cool. That's cool. So I really like that. And I like that you accidentally invited the people the best. Like that's the part that I love the most. And so like it was like the universe conspiring in your favor to get you off your ass and to do that thing that you were hesitating on because you felt like you weren't ready. They're really, really, really good.
Right. Yeah, it's opening up some really cool conversations with people that I might not have had. I probably maybe would have eventually had conversations with, but like one of the people that joined my group is like this really high level network marketing legend that has built like just a huge, tremendous team. And I reached out to her, while I was reaching out to all of my people, and she's super, open to having conversations with me. She told me, gave me a really nice message back and told me to, continue to ask her any
Dude,
schedule
a
anytime.
live stream with her. Do an interview live stream ASAP, dude.
That's a great idea. I'll do that.
Group. Just make her look good. That's a great way to start.
Definitely.
Seriously.
Yep.
Cool. And then like, that honestly, that one move for you would be huge. Is if you is she in Kagan or a different?
She's not. No, I'm not sure what her company is that she's with, but it's not Kangen. But
well, so I would recommend that you like to the best of your ability, interview everybody who has a bigger and more engaged audience than you that's involved in network marketing that you can. Start with your Kagan connections and expand out when and if appropriate, like this one you just had. But like that one, like doing that once a week, dude, would be huge for you. It'd be like
definitely.
Just stay consistent.
No, I agree.
Like do a once a week prosperity podcast, Path to Prosperity podcast, and like or something, or live stream, like just like what we're doing. And that would be and you have enough connections, enough people that you can get the ball rolling if you choose to.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I could do that much more frequently than once a week, even.
Right.
Yep.
Well, start with once a week.
Start with once a week. Yeah.
Yeah. Start with once a week, and if you end up able to ramp it up, cool. But it's actually one of the hard parts about it is managing the details.
Okay.
Right? Is inviting people in time, getting the confirmation, sending the link, like all the administrative details of doing interviews every day is a pain in the arse. Like it's
okay.
It's like and so start slow.
All right.
Like lifting weights.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's actually a good segue into talking about co-hosts, I think. So
yeah, I think so.
So Eric is the first co-host for, I guess we're both co-hosts for the Get Shit Done show. Eric and I have live streamed together a fair amount in the past, and he studied a bunch of my marketing stuff and is into all the hypnosis stuff, and has his own thing that he's promoting and selling. And so I thought it would make sense to ask him if he wanted to be my first co-host for the Get Shit Done show. And he said yes. And so here we are 7 days later. We've done 7 episodes in 7 days. Look at that. Pretty awesome. Right.
Right.
And so, but we're in the infancy stage. We're in the early stages. And so I put a post out there in the Get Shit Done community asking everyone if they wanted to be a co-host, and 4 or 5 people raised their hand. And I think they're all people who are in the top 10 on the leaderboard, which is cool. Which makes sense because it means they're in the community, they're reading the posts, they're commenting, they're liking, they're engaging, right? And so and at least 2 of the potential co-hosts were on the work party yesterday. So it's like some of our most active people want to be co-hosts. And the beauty of being a co-host, at least right now, okay, this is a work in progress, subject to change. But right now, the way the co-host thing is working is our co-host gets a commercial break. And speaking of which, Eric, it's time for a commercial break. I mean, we already kind of did promote the Path to Prosperity. Let's do a commercial break. Like, where do you want to send people? What do you want them to do if they want? Go ahead, take the floor for 3 minutes. Promote.
Okay. Something. Yeah. So what I'm working with is this high ticket network marketing opportunity involving Kangen water ionizers. And if you're not familiar with the water ionizers, it's an incredible product. I mean, if you think about it, your body's made out of it's literally 70% water. And there's a lot of health conscious people that are eating very healthy, but they're drinking like not the right kind of water. And God, it makes such a huge amount of difference. And one of the key aspects of Kangen water is it's a super powerful antioxidant. And probably most people don't even think of water as an antioxidant source. And that's because most water isn't. But Kangen water is, and it's like one of the most potent sources of antioxidants. So that's basically the product that we work with in a nutshell. And the opportunity, it's a high ticket product. So you can make a lot of money with a small amount of sales. And if you sell a lot, you're going to make an exponentially larger amount of money than you would with, say, a low ticket network marketing job, or especially or network marketing opportunity, or especially like a job, like your 9 to 5, you're trading your time for money on a capped salary, and you're never going to earn more than that mark. I mean, maybe you'll get a small raise, but that's it.
How many in order to get this thing rolling?
Yeah.
And like start making some money in it, if you're not like, let's say you've never done network marketing before, like how much time do most people need to put in, for how long, in order to, I know you can't make any promises, but just in your observation, like how much time do people have to put in order to like start making some cash?
Right. It really varies. I see such a huge range of people's experience with it. Some people right out of the gate make a bunch of sales. I mean, on your first.
So if it's not about the amount of time that you're spending, I mean, obviously, if you don't spend any time, you're not going to make any money. But that's true. If the amount of time that you're spending isn't the factor, what's the factor? What makes the difference?
The main factor is how you're showing up for it. And yeah, consistency is key. Just really applying yourself. I see a lot of people get started with this. They make the investment, and buying products does not equal starting a business.
Right. Right.
You have to actually show up for it like it's a business, and do the thing and treat it like a business. And I see the people that are really treating it like a business and showing up consistently, doing the things that are maybe uncomfortable and stretching them to grow as a person. Those are the people that are creating the most impact and helping the most people, and also making the most amount of money.
Well, that sounds perfect for the Get Shit Done community. That's great.
It does, right?
So, where can people get involved? Where can people find out more about what you got going on?
Right. So you can reach out to me directly, Eric Oliver on Facebook. I just formed this new Facebook group, also Peer Path to Prosperity. The name's right there. And yeah, come reach out and let's chat. If that sounds interesting to you, if you're in a situation in your life where your financial situation's not where you want it, you're not able to spend as much time with your family doing the things you love, maybe you want to travel and have an income opportunity that you can take with you wherever you go.
Cool.
This is for you.
Awesome. Rock and roll. So that's one reason to become co-host, because you get a chance to do a commercial. Not only do you get a chance for the visibility, more importantly, honestly, is you get a chance to practice pitching, right? Which is one of the things that people have the hardest time with, right? And the only way you get better is practice. Like better, telling people about your stuff, what you're working on, engaging with them in a meaningful way that doesn't sound scripted and weird, right? So rock and roll. So if you are a Get Shit Done show fan and you desperately want to become a co-host, the fastest path is to join our community and respond to the post about it. The second fastest path is to reach out on whatever platform you're watching this on. Send me a private message. Let me know. But there's no doubt that our community members get special preference, right? So that's our co-host program. The co-host program is kind of like the very first stages of our internship program. And so we're building Get Shit Done from the ground up. And I'm doing regular reports on how the company is doing, how it's growing. And as it starts making money, we'll be sharing very transparently how much money we're making inside the group and inside the community as we grow. And which I've never done before with a business. So it makes me a little nervous, which indicates that it's probably a good direction for me to go. So, so that's the first thing that's going to happen. We're going to need help to grow, okay, and to maintain our growth. And some of the things that we're going to need is we're going to need copywriters. We're going to need funnel builders, in particular, people that are proficient with Go High Level in particular, and the school platform. We're going to need video optimizers / social media managers. And what I mean by that is we need video content repurposers, people who can take our Get Shit Done show episodes like this and go back after it's done, clean it up, upload it as a standalone YouTube video, probably with captions, and optimize the description and all this kind of stuff. Slice it up into shorts, put it out there on TikTok, put it out there as reels, put it out there as stories and all these things, and interact with our audience as it grows on the various channels that we're broadcasting on. Similar is a community administrator or admin, right? Is as the community grows, we need help answering everyone's questions, making sure everybody's connected, making sure everybody gets what they need, welcoming everybody in, and so on. We're currently pretty small, but as we grow, we're absolutely going to need these people. We'll probably need a project manager in the not too distant future to keep everybody on track. Of course, we're already talking about having as many as 7 co-hosts. So that's a team to manage, right?
Right.
And so on. So this is all starting to grow, and we're going to be having an internship program that we're opening to our community where you can apply for the different intern positions. And then you will get a chance to do something that you have some experience with, and or learn some new skills along the way that you can eventually get paid for if you're a good member of the team. So the internship program is a way to get experience. It's going to be unpaid, but you're going to learn a bunch of stuff. And if that's valuable to you as an entrepreneur, great. If it's not valuable to you, probably not the right thing for you, right? So if you're looking to get in on the Get Shit Done team, interested in learning some skills about how to really build a successful business online from the inside out, then those are the types of people we're looking for. Intrapreneurs, right? Entrepreneurial spirited people who are interested in becoming part of an existing team in order to hone and improve your skills. And post internship, if it makes sense to explore a long-term employee situation or freelance position, then like we know by the end whether we like working together or not, right? So I expect these internship positions to probably be initially probably 90 days, ultimately 6 months maybe. I'm kind of making it up as we go, but that's more or less what we think right now. And I will be posting internship opportunities in the community in the not too distant future as that starts popping. So and we're really focused on bringing people from the community into those positions so that we can have all of our content really be mostly focused on the community itself and providing support and productivity tools and methodologies, strategies for getting shit done, right? To our entrepreneurial community. So that's kind of the update on co-hosts, work parties, and the internship program. Eric, do you have any thoughts or responses on any of this stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great opportunity for people. The co-host opportunity, especially. I mean, that's just something that I'm doing currently, and it's been awesome. It just helps me.
Well, yeah. Why has it been awesome? Like, why haven't you quit after a week?
I mean, it gets for one thing, it gets me on a routine. Obviously, when there's 7 of us, it's going to be less of a routine. It'll be like a weekly routine instead of a daily routine. But it's a great way to start the day. It's in the morning time for me, and it just kind of sets the tone for the day as far as like productivity and feeling really connected with my goals and what I'm working towards, and just having the get shit done logo right above my head there.
Right.
It's like, yeah, it just becomes that, mantra for the day, get shit done. And yeah, it's giving me practice with my pitch. And that's something that I definitely need to hone more, and am getting, better at it than I was in the past. And yeah, just more practice.
Cool. So, like, honest answer, do you think that you would have started that Facebook group and got all those conversations going and made all that happen in the last week if you hadn't signed up to be the first co-host for Get Shit Done?
No, I wouldn't have.
Would you have done that anyway, do you think?
No, it would have been this distant idea.
Yeah.
That knowing myself, it would have remained in idea phase, possibly for a very long time.
Yeah. All right. Well, rock and roll. Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's great news. Cool. So, guys, if you have any thoughts or questions about the Get Shit Done philosophy, about the Get Shit Done community, about the Get Shit Done Facebook group, about the Get Shit Done show, about the Get Shit Done system, about any of the Get Shit Done shit, please ask it in the comments below. We would love to hear about it. If you have anyone that you'd love to see on the show as a special guest expert in productivity and getting shit done, please make that suggestion. We love hearing your suggestions and would love to hear what's going on. And if you're not already a member of the Get Shit Done community, you can get a 7-day free trial to the community on School at school.com. That's school with a K. School.com/get-shit-done/about. And you get the right now you get the Get Shit Done session, which is one of my best-selling hypnosis mindset sessions that hypnotizes you to get shit done. You get a series of videos called the Get Shit Done system that explain all the principles about how the Get Shit Done system works in detail so you can start getting more shit done. And you're also, if you sign up this week, you're going to get the 10K per month session. That is a hypnosis session that literally hypnotizes you to make $10,000 per month. So enjoy that if you decide to be a member. We would love to have you there if what we're talking about resonates with you and you want to increase your productivity and help be supportive of others who are all working to grow their businesses and get more shit done. So go check it out. In the meantime, I think we're good to go, Eric.
Yeah, sounds good.
One of the next steps here, and I would love to get this into motion today, is we want to invite in all of our I want to have a brief chat with each one of the applicants who want to become a co-host, but we want to invite them to the Get Shit Done show for a trial episode. See how it goes. Right?
Yeah, sounds good.
Like, impress us. Like that's the idea. Cool. And so we'll be talking about that. So we'll probably start having guests soon, is my expectation. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on how quickly it happens. Rock and roll.
That'd be epic. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you for tuning in. Eric, thank you for being here every day for the last week with me. This has been awesome.
Yeah, it has been awesome.
I'm looking forward to seeing how it evolves.
Cool. Yeah, me too.
All right. Rock and roll. Thank you, guys. Right. We'll see you soon.
See you.
Oh, you know what time it is?
Oh, it's time to get shit done.
That's right. It's time to get shit done. Let's do it.